When I was first invited to interview to become a teacher, I came out so excited and ready to go. The irony being that it was actually many months until I was starting. And I know that at the moment, many of you are in lockdown at home, ready to get started, excited to become a teacher or an NQT, a real independent teacher in your own classroom, but don't know what to do. Well, I have some really useful things that you can do between now and September to really prepare yourself and benefit yourself for when teaching comes around. And equally, better still, they're all free. I'm Mr. Hodge, this is English Teaching in Action, and here are 5 things you can do before September to really set yourself off for the best start with your teaching career. 1. Set up a Google Drive account. Google Drive is absolutely brilliant. Some teachers like to use a USB pen to take their lessons back and forth between school, but for someone like me, it was too much of a faff to remember on a daily basis where I'd left it, would I remember to bring it in. Whereas Google Drive, I can simply log in at school and at home and everything is already there. And furthermore, I don't have to remember to save documents, they save automatically. Google Drive isn't just a great space to share, but equally you can create slides using Google Slides, you can create documents using Google Docs, and you can create Excel sheets for your data with Google Sheets. This is really beneficial having all of these things in one space, and furthermore you can share them really easily between yourself and your colleagues, which is much easier than emailing around and things getting lost. 2. Create a version of your timetable that is small and colour-coded. When you start teaching, make sure that on the back of your ID you've stuck your timetable and make sure it's colour-coded. This not only makes your timetable really clear, but it means that at any point during the day you can really quickly check where you're up to in the day, what you've got coming up. When you're a teacher, you have loads going on all of the time, and it's really easy to lose track of where you are in the day and week. And this is a really quick and easy solution. 3. Create your own planning documents. I know a lot of teachers get very excited about buying their own teaching planners, and indeed they can be a beautiful thing for the right person. But for me, I needed something online that was quick and easy to refer to, that I could refer to anywhere, at any time, and that was really quick and easy to adapt. Because for me, there was something frustrating about having to cross things out in my planner as things changed, as things moved around. Planning is essentially a live and ongoing action. It's not something that's fixed and done the moment you write it down. It's constantly changing and developing. So by using my online sheet, instead I could very quickly refer to it, move things around, change things, update things after each lesson. I could add something about homework, for example. If I just set a homework, check the homework the next lesson. I could change an activity altogether if a class hadn't grasped a concept fully. Or if something came up, I could add in a meeting and very quickly reschedule. It's much easier having it online in that flexible model, and it's free. 4. Make sure you have a note on your desk with the timings of the day. I know that in my last school, on my first day, it was hugely confusing moving from a 2-week timetable with 50 minutes lessons to a 1-week timetable with 1-hour lessons. It really changed the pace of my lessons. It really changed the feel of when lessons start and end. And therefore, it was really easy for me to get lost as to where in the day I was. By having those timings on the desk in front of me to refer to any time, I don't have students trying to sneak off early and see if they can get 10 minutes extra break. And equally, I'm not holding them in over time. I'm allowing them to get straight out and really think consciously throughout the day about how to be as efficient as possible. 5. Start creating displays and resources for your classroom. Remember, your classroom is essentially your home away from home, and you're going to be spending a lot of time there. So it's important, wherever possible, to make it a really comforting and welcoming environment. I know for me, moving schools, it was really reassuring to see some of the old quotation posters and book covers that I love on my walls in my new room, to remind me that whilst this was a new environment, actually I was still doing the same thing I had done before. It was really reassuring. And equally, on a bad day, it can really cheer you up to see that on the walls of these references to great literary works, and it reminds you about why you're here in the classroom in order to share them with young people. And there you have it, 5 things that you can do before September to make your life easier in the classroom for absolutely free. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, tell me other ideas if you're an experienced teacher that you have that people can do prior to September to make their life easier, and subscribe to my channel. Equally, you can find me on Twitter here. Thanks for watching.